Oh, you have a great your shot right now with the wind
Can you
blowing
see
the
that?
snow around behind you is epic.
It's going crazy.
I
It's going
love it.
crazy out there.
It is. I love it. Listeners, we are having a snow day. Watchers, listeners. Oh, hello. My camera got off track. Hey, come
I
back.
was like, hey, bring it on back.
There we go.
We run our own production, light, sound, and filming.
We do. And Sierra has someone to do all that. And I don't.
Yeah. You can get you one.
So,
Comes with a cost, though. So be
yeah,
careful.
it does. That MRS. All right.
What's that?
Mrs.
Oh, period.
But anyway, what are we
Hey.
talking about this week? What?
Oh, well,
No, you finish your thought.
okay. I just want to tell you that I've done something. I've done 3 things. Okay. Number 1, I finished this book
The
because
Nightingale.
the Nightingale. We had an ice storm here in western North Carolina,
We sure did.
I was iced in, and I finished my book. This is amazing. Absolutely life-changing.
Are you doing the influencer thing?
Yeah,
Like,
where you tap it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Some light ASMR.
She's hefty.
She thick.
She thick. She
She
took some
thick.
time, but I finished it. My mom's reading it too. It is the entire last chapter was just like trying to
Yeah.
yeah. So I suggest I'm trying to read a book a month, and this was January. Okay, I'll let you know at the end of February how February went.
How we feel about it.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2,
Mm-hmm.
I ate a Reuben yesterday.
Atta girl.
And it slapped. It was so phenomenal. It was so great. And I'm going to tell you where I got it from.
Okay.
When I talk about really you
Our
should
small
spend your money
business.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And number 3, my world is complete. It is snowed. It's a snowpocalypse. We've got a whole 7 inches here, and it's wonderful.
I know.
Yeah.
I would like to echo all those sentiments. Although I haven't finished the book. Although I did finish a series.
Nice.
Well, not finish, because there's new episodes coming out.
Okay. Well,
High Potential.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
We finished season 2.
I just think, I mean, I know she did Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But we've been sleeping on Miss Caitlin Olsen.
She's great.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She is amazing. And did you also know Lieutenant Karadek, his daddy, directed Dreamgirls, the movie.
We are dream girls.
I know.
Oh, so good.
Maybe. And
oh, well.
I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it's all about how you know. How you were born.
But the last thing I remember him in is The Devil Wears Prada, so it's been a minute. So maybe he ain't nepoing too hard.
Oh, aren't they making a second one?
They are. It's due out in the future.
Awesome.
Yeah. Although, has Dan seen because we're the same age. Has Dan seen the previews for Masters of the Universe?
No. What are you talking about?
The movie previews for Masters of the Universe.
No.
If you say that to Dan, he'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He-Man and
Will
She-Ra.
I like it? Oh, He-Man and She-Ra.
Yes. Although she was not in this one because of some licensing stuff. I don't know all that stuff. It's Hollywood. Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm excited about that. Like I used to love He-Man. And then when I was like 3, 4, 5, and then my mama took him all away from me because she thought it was demonic. I know. And then when I was like 7 or 8,
Uh-huh.
maybe 9, 10. I got into the Power Rangers for a while. Now I know you know
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Um, the
I
Mighty Morphin,
loved the Power Rangers.
the original Mighty Morphin. Um,
I love those. We used do you remember Skate City in Kingsport? We
I
used to go to
do,
Skate City, and we'd act like we were the Power Rangers. I was the pink one.
of course.
Yeah. I know we were kinda talking about, He-Man and She-Ra. Maybe when
Mhm.
you were a little kid, you wanted to be He-Man. Probably. Yes, of
Mhm.
course.
No,
I
I actually wanted to be She-Ra, but okay.
Okay. I mean, she fabulous.
Her sword was way better.
Her sword was better.
It turned into lots of stuff.
Great.
Yeah,
I
she had great hair.
I just don't remember much of it. Okay. But the thing is like, what do you the whole thing of and maybe I'll say it a couple what do you wanna be when you grow up? Loaded,
It
right?
is a loaded question.
Those loaded words that when you're a kid, this is what I got. It
Mhm.
was, "Sarah, you need to think about what you wanna be when you grow up. You start thinking about what you
Oh,
wanna be when you grow
I
up."
have no doubt that came from your father.
Yeah. You need to start thinking about that. You need to start think about making money. Get out here, hustle some tomatoes from the garden. You need to start getting out there. And I did. I went door to door and sold tomatoes, and I made a killing.
Atta
But I don't
girl.
think it was the tomatoes. I think it was me.
Oh, I mean, I had no doubt. Um,
Yeah. So, what do
yeah.
you want to be when you grow up?
I wanna ask this, do we ever grow up, Sierra? Do we
Forever
really ever
young.
grow up?
Forever
Thank
young.
you. Thank you.
No. No, I'm 34 and I don't think it's a good idea to put me responsible for things.
We have been responsible for things.
Like people?
Yeah,
Ew.
and, I don't wanna do
Whose
it
idea
anymore.
was that?
I don't wanna do it anymore. I can be responsible for their learning. I like that.
Yeah.
Um, I can pass
Yeah.
on my wisdom. But other than that, no, I don't feel like it's,
Yeah.
but for real, I do feel like we don't ever really all grow up, so we can do whatever we want, whenever we want. Um,
Yeah.
with that said, uh, we do spend an awful lot of money trying to figure out what we wanna do when we grow up that we never really make back.
Yeah.
Um, I
We could
love it.
talk so many aspects of this.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Sheesh.
Like, when are you supposed to have that figured out? Hmm? When you graduate high school? Because when I think on that, I was dumb.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah, I was
I had
stupid.
no idea.
I I don't know what I wanna be when I grow up. I still don't know what I wanna be when I grow up. I mean, I
Yeah.
do. I have a better idea having been in a professional
Yeah.
role for, well, working 25 years now.
Yeah.
I have a little bit better idea what I wanna do when I grow up. I think we should, like, we can dive.
We can do whatever we want.
And we
Okay.
can do whatever we want. So, we can talk about our dream jobs, the reality checks that we have seen along the way
Mhm.
when we have pivoted in our careers because 'cause
A
we've both done
professional
that.
pivot. Yeah.
Professional pivots, yes,
Yeah.
that caused personal pivots too.
As it should have for me. As it should
Yeah.
have.
Well, and that pressure that I think a lot of society puts on us to have that one answer.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Let's start from the beginning because I have so many words I just want to out.
Okay. I love that.
Ooh, that was hard to hear.
I
Okay.
love that.
Let's start at the beginning.
Very good place to start.
What did you, in your little baby Michael Thomas, what
Mhm.
did you want to be when you grew up? Growed,
The
grewed,
first thing growed,
grew.
grew. The first thing I remember wanting to be,
Yeah.
it was an architect.
Oh, why?
Yeah. I thought it was really cool
Totally.
to draw houses and draw, like, landscapes and,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like, I thought floor plans were so cool.
Like a
Um,
blueprint?
yeah, yeah. Like,
Ooh.
and I still do, I love a floor plan. Like, I still love a floor plan. I love an elevation sketch. Like, I love all that
Exit
stuff.
route on a in the
Um,
building?
yeah, I think that's very cool,
Yeah.
but, that's the first thing, and then I remember, I don't know, maybe around 12 or 13,
Mhm.
I remember dad being like, because I might have made a I think I was high school, so 13, 14. I might have made a poor grade on something.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, mathy, and dad was like, "Well, if you wanna be an architect, you're gonna have to do good at math."
Yeah. I was gonna
And
say
I
you
was
must have
like
loved math.
"Oh, well, I'll probably need to hang that up." I do, ish, but
Yeah.
I'm not a numbers person. Like, I know some
Yeah.
people that just see numbers and can,
Mm.
like, do so much, but I'm not that person. But,
No. Me neither.
yeah, when I when I figured that out, I was like, "Oh,
Oh, that's what that entails.
abort
Mhm.
mission,
Abort.
abort mission." What about you? What'd you want to be?
I wanted to be a marine biologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I wanted to be a marine biologist. I still have that fire inside of me, or maybe water inside of me, salt water inside of me. Um, but it's really hard to be a marine biologist when you're, like, landlocked
Yeah, well,
state,
like we
you
are.
know? Yeah, and I know that I coulda moved, but life just didn't take me that way. It just didn't happen. So
You're landlocked.
I'm landlocked. I wanted to be marine just because I think it is just, like, an incredible world. It's still well, I wanted to work with
I
sea
mean, you did
turtles.
live on a lake.
Yeah, it was
That's
dirty,
technically
but
marine
it
life
is
living in there.
marine. I do love fish, okay, and I love sea turtles. But to be honest, okay, so that's, like, my number 1, wanted to be marine biologist.
Mhm.
Anything with animals, though, so that worked out. But
Sure.
did you ever feel like you were influenced on what you wanted to be? Because several of my major, "Ooh, I wanna do that. Ooh, I wanna be that," was heavily influenced by movies. I've got 2 main ones that I recalled in the vault. Number 1, I wanted to be Lara Croft Tomb Raider because she was a bad butt. Yeah.
Yeah, she kinda was.
She she
I
was
mean, I can
hot.
see that being very provocative,
Yeah, she was hot, she found treasure,
very
and
competitive.
she saved the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that or did you ever see that movie with Sylvester Stallone called Cliffhanger?
Yes.
You remember he was, like, free climbing this scale
Mhm.
on the mountain, and then he
Sure do.
jumped onto the helicopter and held on and then saved the world?
Yep, scared me
I
to
thought
death.
I wanted to be an alpinist,
That huh?
like an alpinist, somebody who climbed mountains.
That's what they're called?
An alpinist, yeah. Well, I don't know what Sylvester Stallone was, but he's maybe like
An
an FBI
actor.
agent. But
Um,
whatever movie I saw that I thought was cool, I was like, "I wanna do that. I wanna be a pilot." Saw Sully and thought, "Never mind, never mind. I don't wanna be that."
mm, okay, so no. Um, because I can't like, I'm sitting here trying to think, did I ever see an architect on TV or in the movies? I don't believe I did.
How I Met
Um,
Your Mother, the main guy was an architect.
ma'am, I was solidly in my 30s
Oh, he already
when
had a
that
career.
I was solidly in my career.
Sorry.
Um, but, no, I can't really think of a movie that has or a TV show or anything that influenced me. I always wanted to be well, okay. I always wanted to be the person in the movie.
Ooh, yes, so an actor.
Yeah, like, I always wanted
Yeah,
to be not the person they were portraying. I always wanted to be the person in the movie, and, we're still working on that.
totally.
Um,
Here we go. This actually really isn't even us, we're playing characters.
yeah, thank you.
I'm just kidding.
My
That's
actual
not
name
true.
is not Michael Thomas. Yeah, we're not in Asheville or Bristol. We're
No, I
mm-mm.
okay, do you remember the game Life?
I never played it. I
What?
do remember, but no, we weren't a big game family, and
Wowzers.
I was always gamey. Like, I always wanted to game,
Okay.
and my My family, nope. They were
No
like, "Nope, we're
games.
not doing that," because
No.
I liked Monopoly.
I
I
did
still really
too.
don't know what the point is, but I did like
No.
Monopoly. However, now that I
Yeah.
am an adult, um, you know, Monopoly is a good 12-hour game.
Oh, or the
It
next
takes
day.
Yeah, it takes forever.
Yeah.
So I get that. We played some card games. Let's see, my granddad's wife, Mary Nan, she taught me how to play, poker.
That's a Now that's something you gotta take with you.
I'm telling you what, Mary Nan was a she was a broad. Like, she was a dame. She was cool.
Pull out the poker cards, chips for days. Okay,
Chips for days.
well, in the game Life,
Mhm,
I pulled mine out because I still have mine and it's battered and bewildered, but I pulled out the cards, and so since you don't know what here were the options for the careers that you could have hoped or not hoped to get, that you
mhm,
because you had to choose, like, "Here, pick a career card," but you didn't know what it was, so you're like, "Oh
right,
my god, what am I gonna get?"
mhm,
And ultimately, in this game, and maybe some weird perspective way of life, people wanted to get the ones that made more money. Okay. Number
yeah,
1. Yeah.
true.
Number 1, video game designer. Number 2, lawyer. 3, doctor. 4, scientist. That's broad, right?
That's very broad.
A teacher. Lucky us.
No,
A veterinarian. A singer. A secret agent. I did want to be that for a while too.
that was in life?
Yeah. Or a professional athlete or a chef.
Oh.
Mm, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
Video
in the
games
game
don't
of
really excite me, so that went I'm gonna 86 that one. But
yeah,
yeah, these were your options when you were a
okay.
kid, when you were playing life.
I do feel like during our youth, we were definitely well, I think it goes back further than ours, but we were definitely pushed harder for those, like, higher education or
Mhm.
the jobs that required higher education.
For sure.
I don't recall ever being, like, pushed to go into some sort of vocation or some sort of like a trade,
Yeah.
and I do feel like I wish there was more focus on the trades. Like
Yeah.
that whole list that you just read from the Game of Life, whatever,
Yeah.
teacher, doctor, vet, um, that all of that
Yeah.
is, but, um, I don't know. I feel like it's a disservice to a lot of people and a lot of people's skills
Yeah.
to not have a focus on vocational trades. So, I wish there was more focus on that.
I couldn't agree more. I'm
Yeah, just
a
because
little
it's
biased working at a community college,
well,
but
same,
but
but I've thought this I don't know, I've thought it for a while now, I guess,
yeah.
'cause, I've been out of school a while and I'm still paying on student loans.
Yeah. Well, I think too, so you talked about how when you get out of high school, well, you said you were dumb, and I was insane in the membrane. So,
Yeah.
okay, we both
Not like
got
not n n let me just say this,
go ahead, do
I
what you need
wasn't
to do.
booked up, and I knew things.
Yeah.
When I was 18, 17, when I graduated high school, I thought I knew all the things.
Everything.
The longer I look back, I'm like or the more I look back on all that, I'm like, "How did I survive?"
Right? Yeah. But we knew everything. So there was that.
100%.
We had it all figured out. Like, Mom, stop. I know. I know. I know, Mom. Gone. Daniel. I got it. But okay, so thinking about what's interesting is we get to see these high school students come in. Sometimes they're right out of high school and they come into these community college uh, vocations that they're doing. There's
Mhm,
trades, whether that's nursing, whether that's veterinary technician,
mhm,
welding, whichever.
mhm,
And they may have come to us after completing some of their core classes, so maybe they've got their Englishes, their histories, or whatever, psychology and
sure.
that sort of thing, which are all very important. Um, but they come into us and they still just, like, don't know, and it's like, "Cool, you found this," but sometimes students drop because they don't know. Did you know 1 out of 3 students graduate with the same major that they, like, intended to have?
Oh, I believe that 100%.
But the majority of students change their major 3 times. Yeah. You? Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, mine changed
My initial major was
3 times.
law, pre-law,
Oh, okay.
'cause that's sometime in high
I didn't
school, I
know
guess, I
that.
figured out I needed to do math,
Okay.
to be an architect. But sometime in high
Right.
school, I was like, I could be a lawyer." Um, I don't remember why.
Yeah.
I thought that, but I did think, "Oh, I could be a lawyer. I think that's interesting." And I still think law is interesting.
Yeah, very
Um,
much so.
anyway, I didn't follow through with that one, but I did start in pre-law. So I had my very first semester. Of course, it's mostly your gen ed stuff,
Yeah, those
but I did
prereqs.
have a couple extra histories and stuff. Um, humanities, I guess, is what we call it now, whatever. But,
Humanities, like
I
a
did
manatee.
yeah, I did wanna do law, and then I changed my major to interior design.
Ooh, okay. Now
Yeah.
that tracks.
Now it was only interior design for, like, 6 months. It wasn't long at all, it was art,
Well,
and I
you've
love
got an
art.
eye.
I
You
I
can
love
see paint
art,
on a wall. I can't.
and yeah, and I love that because it was kind of adjacent to architecture,
Mhm.
because an actual interior designer does do a lot of,
Yeah.
uh, can do a lot of structural stuff and a lot of
Mm.
re removing and remodeling and all this stuff of the, like, floors and, walls and all that stuff. They gotta know that kinda stuff. And then, oh, I had a class that was I think it was and, our little community colleges around here, they don't offer much for that other than your arts, and I took textiles one semester.
Oh, I love textiles.
Yeah, but they really,
My friend Kelly
really
loves textiles.
the week we did
Oh.
basically I don't even remember what it was called, but I called it the history of polka dots. Um, I was like, "I don't
Ooh.
know if this is for me either." Um, so then I was taking medical terminology
Ooh, okay.
as an elective, and it
Interesting.
was really interesting to me.
Nice.
And I know when I said that, my parents were both like, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna be a doctor."
Oh.
And then I was like, "I think I'm gonna do nursing," and they were like, "Or a nurse."
Oh, yeah.
Because really, I think when I graduated, there was still only about 6% of the nursing workforce was men.
Yeah.
Um, so, we're the hairdressers of the medical field. Um, so I don't know. Nursing felt interesting enough,
Yeah.
and I knew I would have job security, and I knew it would pay well. So that was, I think I also hate that phrase. I'm getting tangential now. I also hate that phrase like, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Um, I think somebody that really hated their mess was like, I'm going to keep saying this till I believe it.
Whatever you need to do. I think a
Yeah.
park ranger told me that when we had to go to Bays Mountain when we were a little kid on a thing. They were like, I'm not actually working, I'm doing what I love," or something like that.
For you, like how many you said you changed your major 3 times.
Thrice. Yeah, I went to ETSU for biology,
Hmm.
and really I wanted to go for theater, for musical theater. And growing up, I was told, and maybe a lot of other people are told this too, you can be anything that you want to be when you grow up. You could be absolutely anything. All right, I want to be a singer. Now, why would you do that? Why
Yeah.
would you want to do that? Okay,
You
well,
don't
I
need
want to,
training in that.
yeah. Why? Well, I want to be an actor. Oh, no, maybe don't be that. It was all, and then I was like, oh, well, I want to be a marine biologist. Maybe, "Are you sure you wanna be that?" But it was always this, like, "You can be anything." "Okay, what about this?" I wouldn't do that. Like, it
Yeah.
never was good enough. Mom, I'm not talking about you. Um,
I
it
don't ever
was
really remember my parents necessarily saying that,
that's good.
but
Good
then
for
when
you.
dad was like, "Well, you better at math."
You better get them
Like,
numbers.
he didn't say it wasn't like he said it in, like,
Yeah,
a derogatory way, I guess.
yeah,
Um, like, he wasn't talking down to me. He was just
yeah.
like, you he was being a parent.
You better get on
He
it.
was like, "You best do better."
Yeah.
But,
No,
yeah.
this was definitely like, "Oh, you wanna do that? You shouldn't."
No. You don't need a degree for that.
No, but you can still it's kinda like, "Hey, where do you wanna go eat tonight?" Let's grab some Mexican." "I don't want Mexican."
No,
Or
we're
that
not
whole, like or it's like
my dad literally, he used to do and my mother will know as soon as I said this what I'm gonna say, but he used to be like, "We'll go wherever you wanna eat," because
right.
occasionally, like, mom and Jane would be gone doing some church thing. He'd be like, "We'll go wherever you wanna eat." And I'd be like, "Ooh, I want Wendy's." And he was like, "We're not going to Wendy's."
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know?
"Where you wanna go?" "I don't care. Let's get some Mexican." "Well, I don't want
I
that."
don't want Mexican.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
just it was kinda the same psychological
yeah.
um, okay, so I went to I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I was like, maybe a doctor. My dad keeps telling me I should be a doctor. I guess I'll do that."
Sure.
So like, okay, cool. I get or veterinarian. I don't know. I never wanted to be a vet, and I'm not. So that's
Right,
I never wanted that. I wanted to be a marine biologist,
right,
and I still low key do. But I'm going to do it on the side. Okay,
right.
there's a lot of programs. I've looked them up. Anyways, okay.
Okay, I love that.
So I was like, I'll just go and get my I'll major in biology, minor in theater. And ETSU, I did that. I liked my theater
Mhm.
classes a lot more, obviously, than my bio. And shout out to Caitlin because she helped me through a lot of that. And I low key kind of lived with her a little bit.
You did.
And yeah, and that was so much fun. Oh gosh, that was a good time.
It was.
And then she graduated, which is wonderful. And then it all went downhill for me. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. She was my rock.
Yeah, you
Um,
struggled a little while.
no,
I
I
mean, I
did.
did too. I
I
absolutely did.
did because I met a
But it was
boy,
uh,
but I had a lot of fun.
you did.
A lot.
You did.
Hon
I remember having a little coming to Jesus with you in my garage.
ugh, no raggarts, okay?
No, no, no
Not one
regrets.
letter, okay? And and okay, so majored in biology, minored in theater, and then was like, "What am I even doing?" But I got a job at a veterinarian's office, shout out Appalachian Animal Hospital in Piney
Mhm,
Flats, Tennessee,
mhm.
and my mom called me. I was still in school. My mom called me and was like, "Hey, there's Lincoln Memorial University is starting at the Kingsport Center." And she was like, "Hey, they have a vet tech program." Because she could tell that I'm just out here lollygagging, okay? Not really
You
just
I mean,
going through
we
the
partied
motion.
a lot.
Huh?
We partied a lot.
I had a good time.
We had a good
Woo!
time. Now I say we, I was already out and in my career at
And
this time. I was not the best, influence.
neither was that boy.
No, he was not. Oh, he was not.
Anyways, I digress. I've
You
leveled up, Sierra, leveled up.
you're in a different game. It's not even
Ugh,
a level.
totally
It's not
different
even
game.
a level. Yeah.
Okay, so I then, yeah, went to vet tech school and everything just fell into place. Like ever
Mhm.
since. So maybe it's not necessarily what do you want to be when you grow up? It's more about kind of keeping that fire and that passion of like staying true to yourself, even when you don't even know how that is and what that really means.
Mhm.
But kind of, so like, I don't regret, being at ETSU and going through the motions.
Yeah.
I don't. Do I think that I would have to circle back to, community college, would I have maybe done a little bit better if I hadn't gone to a class of 350 people and maybe there was just like 30, 40, 50?
Sure.
Yeah, there was this huge, like, overwhelming aspect, and I feel like you don't know how to read a textbook. definitely went to a high school
No.
that I don't even think I'm over here trying to think, did we have a career day? I don't think we did.
No. We had a career day, but, like, I remember us having a career day one time, and then I
Okay.
remember, like, a college day, and that's when I decided, "Ooh, I'm gonna go to King."
I don't even
And,
remember that.
um,
I don't remember that.
that's really all I remember. I remember the career day one time
Yeah.
my senior year. I don't know. I
Huh.
remember we did take a test at one point, and that, like, told you what you'd be good at.
Yeah.
And then it was kinda like when you got your results back, it was kinda like the, menu at Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
You know?
This
Yeah,
this big.
yeah. Like, and, like, the font was this big,
Yeah.
and, I was like, "Okay, well, that cleared
Yeah.
things up."
Yeah.
I don't even remember what mine said, but it
The
was
sky's the limit.
it was a lot. I don't know. I think a lot of us kinda pick our I don't even know if we pick our passion. I do think, we have some friends that definitely knew what they wanted to do,
Yeah.
and they have stuck to it and whatever. But, that in my group, in my small little circle, I can think of, like, eh, person, 1,
Yeah.
and she's doing it, she's still doing it.
Yeah.
In the time since graduation and, I don't have we grown up?
No.
Um, we coulda done this, or we coulda done that, or I wish I'd done this, or I wish I'd done that, or,
Yeah.
every one of us, has done that, and I don't there's really only about one that when she graduated high school, she left, she went to New York, she's doing her thing,
Yeah.
and, but
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know do we know what our passion is when we're our passion? Like, I
Yeah.
know what my passion is now,
Yeah.
but, like, do we know what our passion is when we're 18, 17, 18?
I think I think it's just different for a lot of people because
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's different, but I don't
I
know.
always knew that there was, like, that connection to animals, always.
Yes,
And
okay,
it was
sure.
like, how am I gonna get there? And
Yeah,
in what capacity? Am I
yeah,
gonna be swimming around in the ocean, or am I
right,
gonna be in a clinic? And
sure.
now, like, I'm teaching and there's a clinic, like, best of both worlds. Never thought I'd be a teacher though, because 'cause I'm like, "Ooh, I don't think I should be telling
Same,
people things." But
yeah,
I
same. I
do think
never
it's
well,
different.
uh, eh, I mean, I grew up around a lot of teachers. I mean, my sister's a
Yeah.
teacher, my
Yeah.
mother worked with teachers, my dad was on the school board. Like, I grew up around a lot of that, so I always was like, "Whew, teachers work
Yeah.
too hard, get paid
Yeah.
too little." Um,
Yeah.
and I never had you told me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, this is what I would be doing, teaching, and doing a podcast. I might have believed the podcast well, not that long ago because I don't know if podcasts are even a thing, but, I'd have
I
been
don't
like, "A
think so.
what?"
Yeah.
Uh, but if you had told me I'd be teaching 15 years ago, I would have laughed in your face.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
10 years ago when I graduated with my education degree, I would have been
Yeah.
like, "Well, I hope."
Like,
Um,
that's we've spent a lot of money to get here.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you need a cup of coffee, but your heart rate's like, "Yeah, please don't." That's me. Which is why I'm obsessed with Savorista. They make small batch coffee that's actually craft roasted, full of flavor, but without all that caffeine. I've been drinking their decaf and half calf blends lately, and listen, if you think decaf can't taste good, Savorista is about to change your entire personality. It's bold, it's smooth, it doesn't taste like sadness. You can drink it at 9 p.m. without regretting all your life choices. Okay, so if you're looking for that, cozy cup that won't have you reorganizing your pantry at 2 a.m., check out savorista.com. Savorista, savorista.com, and use the code REALLYPOD at checkout for a little something off your first order. That little something, 25%. Mm-hmm. Your nervous system will thank you. do you think that there's a difference between, like, the pressure to pick a career, um, that is going to give you some stability versus a career that you're passionate about? Do you think that is I don't even know how to say this really, but, like, do you think that's a thing?
Oh, yeah. I think it's a thing, but I think it's multifactorial in the aspect
Sure.
of do you have a support system around you that
Mhm,
will help you emotionally achieve what it is you think you might want,
mhm,
financially help you get there, maybe not pay for it, but, you know, okay, you've gotta go to school, but you can't work at the same time, so, we'll help support you, um, and then is that actually it's so hard, right? It's so hard to and then the parents too, it's like, what are they, gonna think and say? And I know that I was heavily influenced,
mhm.
had
Well, you
wanted
don't
to
wanna
do
disappoint them.
right, right. There's like
You don't wanna
this
disappoint them by picking a
and like
career that's like,
maybe they're right. Like, are they doing what they wanted to be when they
"See,
grew up? Or
that's
did
why
they just like,
I'm down
well, this is
because
what my
I didn't
mom did, or
question
this
that."
is huh?
Right. Would I never questioned even probably till I was in my late 20s, did they do did they do what they wanted to do,
Right. Yeah.
you
Like,
know? Just
"Mom,
I kn
did
they
you always
worked
wanna be a
uh,
radiology technician?
right,
MRI, CT?
right.
Or did it just kinda come that way?" I mean, if we're being honest, Thomas, I don't know if you know this, but I went and got my bachelor's in, agricultural business. So,
Yeah, I do
technically,
know that.
I'm a farmer, but I don't think that I should be. It just kinda happened. I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do that." This is, like, what I tell my students, and that if I were a parent well, I guess I'm a part-time one in the aspect I have a stepson. Hey, Noah.
Mhm,
Find something to do, maybe trade, and maybe that's a trade and then you go to school for that trade or get a certificate for that trade. If
mhm,
that's if the collegiate level, going to a big university and that sort of thing is not something within your bandwidth, in your finances, and in the practicality of what you're dealing with, find something. But don't put yourself in a box. I feel like growing up, we were like, what do you want to be? The
yeah,
one thing you want to be when you grow up
yeah,
because you're gonna get that one thing, and
mhm,
here's the interesting part. You can and it's this like, "Okay, I wanna go be a vet tech." "Okay, cool. So then I'll be a vet tech, I'm gonna be the best vet tech I think I can be. Okay, now I'm gonna
mhm,
work my way up, 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 up,
mhm,
climbing this ladder of vet techerism." And then it's
mhm,
like, "Okay, so now you're gonna go to leadership. Okay, now you're gonna go to the big leadership and be a manager. Okay, now you're gonna be at this corporate, like, managing part up here."
mhm,
And guess what happened when I got there? I lost
yeah,
a part of myself. I
mhm,
lost who I
same,
truly was.
mhm,
I lost who am I even doing this for? I
mhm.
don't think I wanna do this. I was asked, "Hey, do you wanna do this?" I think I denied, like, 4 times and was like, "Well, I guess maybe, sure." Like, and money is a motivator, right? I can be bought
Oh, absolutely,
depending on what it
absolutely,
is. And so climbing this ladder, I get there and go, this is something that I down here, I don't know how this is working. Down here, Vet Tech Sierra loved what she was doing. And there
mhm,
was that passion. Managing Sierra loved the clinic, loved the people I
mhm,
worked with, still phenomenal friends with them, like adore it,
mhm,
which is the only thing that kept me sane and going there was the people I
sure,
was with. But that was not where the passion was. So
mhm.
then it's like, like,
Well, and then, like, in my situation, I kept telling myself, "Oh, I have a passion for leadership." Like, and it's not that I do have a passion for leadership, I just feel like I don't think people understand that teachers are leaders.
yeah,
I was the happiest when I was in education. I
yeah,
left to go into administration, management and all that, and was no longer happy again.
yeah,
Um, I was happy in the ER. I loved the ER. And now that I'm back in education, I'm like, "Oh, here it is again." I feel it.
yeah,
I feel good. I do a lecture, see those light bulbs going off, and I'm
yeah,
like, "Oh, here we are." You
yeah,
know? So, I think in the last few years, last couple years, I would
Uh-huh,
say, I have realized, oh, I always said I don't really want to be a teacher. Maybe
uh-huh.
these people that have lived longer than us knew what they were talking about.
Maybe.
Um,
Some of
but
them.
well, yeah, not all, not all of 'em. When you finally have that realization, oh, I think I'm going to be what I said I wasn't going to be.
Yeah, it's true.
It's kind of like a smack in the face, but at the same time, you just kind of settle in like a nice easy chair and you just wrap up in that blanket and you're just like, I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here and I'm good.
So maybe it's the professional pivot that we were talking about
Yeah.
of like, you find this kinda like passion, this thing that
Mhm,
excites you,
mhm.
because mine was animals and then the medicine, and then you like when it clicks and when it fits like a puzzle, you're good at it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was, like, getting A's, but it was natural, and I was studying
Yes.
because I wanted to, and it was
Yes.
sticking, and I could
Yes.
apply it. It just all like a red carpet rolled out for me, and I have
Yeah.
arrived.
And
And
I
it
loved it when
continues.
I was able to break things down for people
Yeah,
because the junk that we learn is hard to comprehend.
yeah,
And I was like, "Oh, well, if I broke that down enough, like,
mhm,
minutely, for me to understand it, I could do
yeah,
that for somebody else."
yeah,
Um,
and make it fun. So if it's not
yeah,
fun, I don't wanna learn it.
I think we need to normalize the pivot. I think we need to
Mhm,
normalize doing a career that maybe ain't your dream
yeah,
or learning that it's okay that you thought that was gonna be your dream and it's not,
yeah, yes,
you
it's
know?
okay. You
It's
tried.
a It's A-okay, and I think all the time I'm like, "But is it okay?" Because I don't have any other, like I don't have any other skills. When in actuality, I do because I can learn
Yeah,
them, you know? Like, I'm a teacher. I can
yeah,
learn
yeah,
it was kind of a this 2025 was a whole unexpected turn for me. If you had told
yeah,
me in the beginning of 2025 that by the end of 2025, you'll be back in the classroom, I would have been I knew I had to get out, but I didn't know how.
yeah, how that
Let me
was
put it
gonna
that
roll
way.
out.
I'm very grateful, very grateful. I'm
Yeah,
very grateful for the career pivot. I'm very grateful that we finally did this.
yeah,
We've been talking about it.
I could
I mean,
have.
ultimately, I don't care if it goes anywhere. I like
We're having fun.
yeah, I like scheduling a time to talk to you every week.
I
I'm
know,
like, well,
even though I called you on the way home for 45 minutes.
yeah, and I don't remember a thing we said,
It's
but
fine. I remember
we talked about
everything.
a lot of things that I was like, "We need to put this on the pod," and I knew in that moment
Yeah,
if I write it down, it ain't gonna happen,
yeah,
and guess what? It didn't
I do.
anyway.
I think
Sorry.
normalizing the pivot, and
I think it's
I think
I
it's a necessity. Normalizing the professional, personal, whatever pivot, right?
yeah,
Okay, this is what I think. I'm gonna try to give you a visual using my hands. It's a dramatization, okay?
okay.
So, this is what I think. You know how it's kinda like baby vet takes Sierra's over here, and then she like beep, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop, beep. Did you
Mhm,
see how I went up, right?
mhm,
Up, right? Okay. So I think if we flip that narrative or that perspective of here is you, and then in a career you move upward, and that's what we've been told, and that's like
mhm,
that's what we strive for is this whole moving up.
mhm,
Okay, now follow me. Are you ready?
mhm,
Now we're gonna take this visual and we're gonna push it down. So now we're flat down, and it's not up. It's
mhm,
left, it's right, and it's
mhm.
center.
It's a game board.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's left, right, center, which is a fun game you should play.
mhm. We've been desensitized that if you're not moving up, you're not making more money, you're not becoming more powerful, more
Yeah,
whatever, then you're not doing your career right. I guess I think I would rather us ask young people, how do you want to live? How do you want to feel?
yeah,
Um, or anybody, it doesn't have to be young people, but
yeah,
like, what do you do on a daily basis that makes you feel good?
right.
Um,
That you're gonna wanna do
yeah, and it
consistently.
doesn't. Yeah, and the thing about it is that, sucks is everything's monetized,
Mhm.
you know? We have to live. We can't live
Mhm.
off our parents forever. We shouldn't.
That was
Um,
shouldn't.
you know, but,
Yeah.
um, it's I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's just an unrealistic expectation to expect children to know
Yeah.
what they wanna do, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
if that I think it was Brené Brown, I love her,
Maybe.
who said to her kid, um, "If you I'm not paying for your first few years of college if you know what you wanna do."
'Kay.
And I was like, "Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice."
Hmm.
Um,
'Kay.
but let me ask you this here.
Okay.
So now,
Yeah.
what do you wanna be when you grow up?
Well, I think that as much as we thought that what's that one thing and what do you wanna be when you grow up, and here we are, grown up, in a sense, it changes with every season of life that you are
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and so if what I wanna be, that all is, adjusted by my priorities that have
Yep.
shifted, right?
In that moment. Mhm.
Right. I have a very dear friend, her name's Jordan. Hey, Jordan.
Mhm.
She went to school, became vet tech. She worked at the same clinic that we were at, worked in emergency. She then took a break and built a family and
Yeah.
then came back, always had it and always working kinda like, as needed PRN,
Yeah.
and then now she's managing. Like, it's just that different stages of where your life's gonna take you. I know that I was, like, hungry for being in the clinic, and I said yes to everything. Yeah, I'll work Friday, Saturday, Sunday overnights, which is a complete opposite schedule of my husband, and
Mhm.
now it's like, "No, no, no, no." Like, what is my priority? My priority is my my husband and my dog. Those are
Mhm.
together because I could never like, it's a different kinda love, Daniel, okay? And not one's more than the other, okay? And my home and then my friends, like my family, my and family friends, like y'all are just all connected. So it's these connections that I have. And with those connections, now have like kind of always had it in this job because I've been lucky to have great connections in my career. But it's that career aspect fuels the priorities in my life.
Yeah.
It complements the priorities. It allows
Mhm.
me to be, uh, active and available for the things that are a priority, and it gives me a connection with the community, and it gives me this passion for a career field that I always loved. So it's like, wow, I am pretty darn lucky. I'm
Mhm.
very, very grateful for where I'm at and the connection and the people that I get to have. And who's to say that next year it won't be maybe a little different? I'm not going anywhere, calm down. Um,
I know you're not.
this is not my notice ever. No, she knows I'm retiring there, okay? See you in 32 years.
I know you're not going anywhere either 'cause, we own this together, sis.
Yeah, but now we're doing a podcast and, like, who says that you have to stay in a box and only do one freaking thing? Like,
Yeah.
if anything, I'm like, "Give me more, I wanna learn more." I used to always think 2 things. I was an awesome vet tech, and I could swim really fast. I'm a good swimmer.
You are.
Thank you. And I just thought that that was it. Like, that's all I'm good at. What else is there? And
Yeah.
that's not true at all. So now it's
No.
just like the world is my
Look at other
oyster.
things. You're funny. I mean,
Huh?
you're funny. You're a funny person, you know?
My
I know you don't think so, but you're funny.
thank
Funny
you, friend.
ha
You go on Instagram, they're ticky-tacky, and they're like, "What do you wanna be when you grow up?" And there's, like, all these pictures and images, and people are like, "I wanna be kind. I wanna be free. I wanna be" all these things. Yes, and I think I just wanna be wise, and that is a
Oh,
load that's hard because to gather
yeah,
wisdom, you gotta go through the brightest of times
yeah,
and the darkest of times, and you have
yeah,
to love all of that
yeah,
comes with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and be grateful for it.
and be mindful and grateful.
Yeah.
So, Michael Thomas,
Yeah.
what do you wanna be when you grow up?
I'm very grateful that I kinda get to do it, already, but, I do know what my passion is, I know what I wanna do, but I wanna entertain people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you're good at it.
that is however that looks, whether it's being in front of a class or, being on a stage, or being in front of a
Yeah.
camera, being on a microphone. Hi.
Yeah.
Um, I wanna entertain people and not
Mhm.
to be, make millions and many millions of dollars, and not to be artistic or anything like that. It's just I mean, it is an art,
Yeah.
but, I wanna entertain people. That's it, period.
Love it.
If I can do that while I'm being a nurse, woot. If I can do that while I'm on a podcast, woot.
Double
Uh,
woot.
so, it's not a profession as it is I mean, it is a passion, and so, however I need to do that,
Yeah.
that's what I wanna be. That's what I
Yeah.
wanna do. That's what I wanna be. Um,
I think it's pretty cool. I think a little shout out that's admirable and reminds me of this is I asked Dan and while he was setting up all this equipment for us, I asked him, I was like, "What did you wanna be when you grew up?" I was like, "Oh, wait, it was a rock star." And, like, with the electric guitar, with the
yeah,
turquoise rings,
yeah,
and hair, like hair,
yeah,
'cause I didn't have that now. When they have
yeah,
hair.
yeah, I would love to be rock stars.
Yeah, he would wanna be a
Uh,
rock star,
yeah,
and he can't play the guitar, so it does he was on
right.
his way. Yeah.
He's got that. Mhm.
Yeah. But then I said, "What about now?" And he's like, I just really wanna be a blacksmith and dog training photographer that does IT for bills." And I was like, "Okay,
I mean,
okay, cool. You're doing it, buddy." It's kinda like if you find something that excites you or that you wanna do, just do it.
do it.
Like, just do it. Kinda like, "Hey, you wanna do a podcast?"
Yeah.
Sure. Here we
Hey,
are.
you want you wanna get together and spend a lot of money that I don't ever know that we'll make back? Yes. Okay,
Everything's a short.
some rapid fire questions.
Oh my g I'm not ready for this.
Well, that's why they're rapid fire.
Oh, okay.
Um, something you thought you'd be by now.
Oh, something I thought I would be by now.
Let's take it from a perspective. When you were 18, something
Huh.
you thought you'd be by now.
Well, I do think that I thought that I was gonna be in the Caribbean on a dive boat, taking people diving or, studying sharks in a cage with sharks. That's what I thought I or a manta ray. Oh, okay. Or like the coral reef down in Australia.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, I thought it'd be in the ocean. But now I'm in the
okay.
mountains covered in snow.
Yeah. You're down.
Yeah,
You have to travel down, it's just a lot drier.
I'm down in a
Um,
gully. Yeah.
yeah,
But I'm by a river. I love it.
you are.
Okay.
I thought I'd be famous.
Oh, we're on our way.
Just taking a little longer.
Yeah.
Um, something you're proud you became instead.
Oh, man. Uh, man, I'm so proud of, uh, my career choice. I'm so proud of being a vet tech, learning from people that and hospitals that I was at and where I am now, and I'm 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 I like know stuff. Like like
Uh,
sometimes I'll say some things like prepping for my lecture, and I'm like, "That's really smart. That was actually
yeah,
pretty good."
I know.
Like, she might know what she's talking about
Yeah.
today.
I'll catch myself sometimes in lecture, and I'll do the
Yeah,
same. I'll think the same thing, and
yeah.
it's not like I don't mean to be egotistical
Mm-mm.
about it. I'll
No,
just
it's
say it,
not.
and I'll be like, "Oh, that just dinged with me too. I can't believe I was teaching when I said it."
Wow, yes, because my younger Sierra had an interesting, support system. One supportive, not so much, in a
Mhm.
different way, and I didn't think that I was smart. I didn't think that I could learn and could have these things and could really actually be and
Sure.
have and was that smart. Like, I think I was more street smart than a
You were
textbook smart.
you were very street smart.
Thank you, friend. But then and then I was like, "Oh, I can actually know this." So, younger Sierra would be very proud that I have the confidence to learn and teach and all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
For me too. I
Yeah.
would
You can have mine.
yeah. Oh, I'm taking it.
Feel like I'm gonna attack.
Um, what's something you still wanna try?
Oh, well, I tried knitting. Do you remember that when I came over to your house and I was like, "I wanna learn to knit," and I did,
I do recall.
and I got a couple of little things, and I was like, "Well, I did it."
Yeah.
And I did it. So check,
Yeah.
check.
Bucket
Um,
list.
mhm. I think, man, it just changes. I'm hitting that yoga verse
You
hard.
are. You
And
are.
I am a graduate
You
of
are.
the YTT, yoga teacher training. I do not feel called, I do not feel
Okay.
passioned to become a yoga teacher, but I
Right.
won't say that that will ever not happen, not right
Yeah.
now. I don't feel that. But I'm in my wilderness adventure badge getting
Yeah.
phase of life. I
Yeah.
wanna go outside. I like training dogs, which is I know that's hard for you to hear and unbelievable because you
It's
knew my
not hard
dog.
for me to hear. It's actually I love hearing it.
You're like, "Please
It's
do."
hard to believe, but
Mother dogs know.
hard to believe that it happened because your other
I'm doing
dogs
it.
would either chew off your face or lick it off.
Daniel's gonna hear this and he's gonna be like, she's not doing the training. I
No,
am.
I know. Oh, I know. Girl, I know.
I got a whistle.
Um,
Anyways, I don't know, just wilderness adventure. I think that's more my
yeah.
yeah.
I'd like to try
What about
woodwork.
you? Woodworking?
Mhm.
Yeah. Very cool.
I like tools. I like wood.
You like architecture?
I like architecture. I like building things. I like all that
Yeah.
stuff. So, yeah, I love my my YouTube algorithm is crazy. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you got Trixie Mattel and the Perkins Builder Brothers. So,
2 solid choices, my friend.
I mean, they are, but like it's a crazy
Yeah,
tech.
yeah,
I love techie things.
you do. You've always been techie and tooly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, one thing I want to say
Okay.
before we wrap up,
Uh-huh.
um, listeners, watchers, I'm talking directly to you now. If you're feeling lost, you feel like you don't have a clue what you want to do when you grow up. If you're young, if you're old, if you're like, I retire in 3 years and I don't really want to, but I also don't want to stay in this job any longer than I have to. That's okay. You're normal. You're not lost.
Yeah,
It's a okay. Um, if you're mid career and you're like, I want to pivot. I've been a hairdresser my whole life and I would like to be a nurse. I've been a realtor uh, for 20 years and I would like to go back to college and get a degree. Uh, whatever. That's fine. Um, that's normal. That's okay
yeah,
because
yeah.
our wants, our likes, all that stuff changes as we
Mhm.
grow. If your path changes, that doesn't mean you're not following your passion. It just means your passion changed. That's growth. So be okay
Yeah,
with that. And, let us know. Leave a comment. We want y'all to really engage with us, okay?
yeah.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Grounded,
Um, what
grounded.
are you becoming now? We're all becoming different things. I just want to get real serious for
Yeah.
a minute, and that was it.
I I got a little yeah, I appreciate that. There is a a Jason Isbell song. In it says, "I hope you find something to love, something to do when you feel like giving up."
Mhm.
And the pivot It's not it's not the fact that you're getting older means a growth, upward growth and upward movement. It's left, it's right, and it's center,
Yeah,
and everything in between.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, Sierra.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah.
where are you gonna spend your money?
Okay, I can't wait to tell you this. Remember that Reuben I was telling you about?
Yes, ma'am, I
That
do.
sandwich? God dang. I didn't used to like Reubens because I didn't like sauerkraut, but that's just because my own mom made it. And yes, she was German and you'd think it'd be better, but she grew up in the war and she didn't learn how to cook. So it's, I'm not, she knows. Okay. We had a lot of takeout. All
I
right.
know.
Yeah.
It's alright, she's dead.
She did all right with those German potatoes. Anyways, okay. I had that Reuben and I had it from Three Chopped in Hendersonville.
What's it called?
Three Chopped.
Trace?
Trace the chopped. Yes. Three chopped. Oh, the three
Okay.
chopped.
Okay.
They've been open since 1981. I don't recall it being there in Hendersonville since then, but I wasn't around then. But anyways, been going there for several years. They're phenomenal, amazing customer service. They're like everything's homemade and it's local soups, salads, subs. It has 100% recommendation online, which I second that. 100% that. You can find them at Three Chopped Sandwich Shop on the Instagram and then just Three Chopped Sandwich Shop on the Book of Face.
Okay. I love
Best
that.
Reuben, I think, in town.
I do like a good Reuben.
Mm.
Y'all, listen, I think
Hmm.
this is it for this week. I think we beat this dead horse. Comment and tell us what you wanna be when you grow up. Like this video, subscribe, please.
Yep.
That really helps us out. Um, and, yeah, we will, we'll see you next
We'll
week.
catch you on the flip side.
We will. Man. Really with Sierra and Michael Thomas is a production of Griff Chap Studio, LLC. The thoughts and opinions shared on this platform are
Do not
our
reflect that of our employers.
yes, thank you.